What's up, people? Welcome back again after like probably a month again, which I wasn't meant to do because I writ this thing like a couple weeks ago and I just never did it. So in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every generation's one, in my opinion, worst shiny and best shiny from each generation. I'll pick the number one. So there's obviously one Pokemon per gen, but in the per category that I've decided is the worst and the best. So if you're gonna hate, you're gonna hate, but it's my opinion. So leave me alone, okay? I'm just giving my thoughts and I'm gonna give you a reason why, if that makes any sense at all. And I hope you lot kind of agree with some of them because some of them are crazy shouts, to be fair. So different environment, a little bit, it's dark outside, trapped, I was really interrupted. So the first Pokemon, we're gonna start with the best. In Gen 1, in my opinion, everyone will know what it is. It's Charizard. Like, bruv, the shiny Charizard, going from its ugly orange from Charmander, Charmeleon to the black. Yes, banger, incredible, just beautiful. And in its megas as well, it's great. It's different. It's very different. It's just it's I don't have to explain it because it's probably the best from Gen 1. The only other one I can kind of think of is Psyduck, which is also a banger. But I'm sticking with Charizard quite easily for that one, you know what I mean? The way I like to kind of choose my shinies is if, for example, if I'm going to say it's a bad shiny, it's a shiny that doesn't look any different. Like, there's not a different bit about it, it looks the exact same as the original, which is just disappointing. With obviously good looking shinies, obviously I like how different it is and the colours, like every shiny, but when it comes to me and it's saying it's a bad shiny, it's not like, so like for Gen 1 I haven't said Dragonite because that's a really ugly shiny, but it's different, so I quite like it. But there's quite a few from Gen 1, but I have selected the one which pisses me off the most, genuinely. That being said, the worst shiny in Gen 1 is Paras. Meowth was up there. Meowth really was up there because it just doesn't look, it just looks the same. It's boring because Persian as well is shit. But Paras and Parasect is different, but it's still ugly as fuck. But they're still nice. So it kind of, it is a really shit shiny. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put it out there. It's bad. It's not good. I did have Goldeen originally on the list. Then I caught it in Pokemon Go and I was kind of like, it's actually a nice shiny. People are going to hate me with Vulpix, I don't think is a nice shiny. Ninetales is incredible, but Vulpix is no. But that's it. Moving on to Gen 2. For the best, I've chosen Legendary. I've gone for Ho-Oh. Sick shiny. Like a giant silver chick. Fucking sick. Great. There's nothing wrong about it. It's just a really good shiny. There was a lot to choose from because I really like Gen 2. Like, it's a good generation, to be fair. But Ho-Oh takes my number one spot without a doubt. I mean, it's just a gorge. It's just stunning. Like, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? The worst Pokemon. Igglybuff. No shiny frustrates me more than just how shit Igglybuff is. Like, it's a shit Pokemon overall. Its shiny is horrible. Like, they could have just given the body a different colour. They just made it like a brighter pink. It's pointless. It's like fucking... Jigglypuff isn't a great shiny, but at least it has cool green eyes. Igglybuff, his eyes they're not different. It's just an L Pokemon and an L shiny. 100%, like, that is going in the worst in Gen 1, without a doubt. I know I just said Gen 1 for Igglybuff. I know it's Gen 2. Common human error. The best of Gen 3. I've gone a little bit biased here, but Sceptile. My favourite starter ever. I just love its blue. it is incredible. And Trico and Grovyle, and the whole line is just perfect. Got a cough. I could have said Swampert, to be fair. Swampert's like a really nice Mudkip. I mean, I prefer Mudkip to Swampert, even though they're technically the same. I just think Mudkip's cuter and cooler. But Sceptile, 100% for me, my opinion, important word there, is the best shiny in Gen 3. Without a doubt, really, for me. I did have a look at all of them, and I'm going to be biased. It's Sceptile for me. The worst shiny isn't too hard to really choose. Slacking. I mean, it just gets an orange nose. It's just so shit. Like what's the premature one? The first Slack Off. I think that's a nice shiny. It's pink. It's different. It's different. But then it just gets worse. Like Vigoroth is really bad. I probably could have put Vigoroth for the worst, but Slacking as well is just they're just so bad. God. And the worst thing is they can't even change these shine. Well, they can. They changed Slowpoke actually, which was also a pick for Gen 1, but they did change it. So I thought no, because the new one looks incredible. So that's Slacking. Now on to the lovely Generation 4. I was looking at my list. Okay, right, this Gen 4, the more Gen 1, Gen 2, the higher we go in numbers is the less I really know about Pokemon. But the best for me in Gen 4 is Shinx. Just the yellow and the black. Luxray is more black than yellow. Black and yellow, but Shinx is just if I ever shiny hunt an electric type Pokemon, it's going to be Shinx because it just looks sick. It's really nice, satisfying shiny. There's no complaints. People should agree, because I don't think I'm that wrong, to be honest. It's a great shiny. The worst for Gen 4. Probably could have guessed in Gen 4 which shiny's horrible, which shiny doesn't change. Burmy. Oh boy. Makes me angry. I mean, because you've got so many different variants of Burmy, but all of them look the fucking same. They don't change anything about the shinies. Does my head in. Really frustrating how it doesn't change. It's just a grey stalk or whatever the hell it is. It just goes lighter. The green leaves on the green form one, it could have been blue, could have been brown for autumn, which what they should have done with Leafeon. But it's just how it is. I'm giving my strongest and my own opinion. The water is such an underrated drink, holy shit. Gen 5, best, Haxorus. Without a fucking doubt. Without a doubt. Ever. Anyone could agree. Haxorus, black and red. It's just good. I can't really describe. It's just good. Axew is pretty shit. Fracture isn't the best. But Haxorus, my boy had to glow up. It's just incredible shiny. And you see my arm moving, it means I'm about to cut the fucking video. One thing I should probably work on is my language. Got a bit of a potty mouth. Worst shiny. Venipede. I've got to try and remember even which one I'm talking about now. Venipede. Now it does change. It is a shiny that does change. I just don't think it looks nice. It just looks really malnourished. So they kind of took a big L with that one, and then it goes into Whirlipede, which is also a really bad shiny. Not much changes there. And then goes to Scolipede, which, Scolipede's a good Pokemon, but its shiny is a bit... Some people really like it. Personally, I don't. Its Mega Shiny is really cool in the new ZA. That's it's a great shiny. But just when you look at it and it's kind of, what? It's, is it all that really? Gen 6 was quite an easy selection. My best being Aegislash. The whole line is just the incredible Honedge, Doublade, and then Aegislash. It's just, again, red and black as a ghost type Pokemon. Bellissimo. It's just good. It's great. Like, I can't talk about it too much, but you know it's good. Like, when you see it, like, clean. I like. Yeah, that's what that is pretty much. And I can talk about the worst because it's a Pokemon that does change, but it's too small to give a fuck about, and that's Klefki. It's not a very popular Pokemon. It's kind of useless when you use it in games. And it's shiny, the silver goes gold, and that's it. But you can't even see it. Like, if you're shiny hunting Klefki, how did you do it? Let me know. Because you just can't. You need like a magnifying glass up to your TV like that, trying to figure out. Is that shiny? I don't know. I can't tell. You know? That's what Klefki is. Just shit. Really give Gen 6 much screen time there, but I don't give a flying fuck. The best in Gen 7 is Incineroar. It's just wicked, man. The white and the red is just so clean. I did, on my list, I did write Litter next to it, and I just kind of thought Incineroar is just bigger and cooler as a Pokemon overall, so some people don't like it. Litten going from 4-leg to 4-leg, and then to Incineroar, and then, you know, I forgot his name, to 2 legs, but then it's still a great shiny, I love it. Also in that same generation, Comfey. Again, it's a Pokemon no one really cares about. I think it's pretty much is a 1-stage evolution. And nothing changes. I think there's like one flower on it that changes. Oh, look, a new petal. It's just not good. Everyone forgets it even exists. Like, if I was told to name all 1024 Pokemon, I wouldn't name Comfey. Because I'd forget. So, you know. So, the best in Gen 8, I've gone for Grapploct. That's how you pronounce it. The white octopus, bruv, is just so... White and red again, just like Incineroar. It's a really cool Pokemon overall. Like, it's amazing. But its shiny is even better. Like, it's just... I'm running out of words to describe these Pokemon because I all say the same thing about them. But you'd understand, you know, the Pokemon's above my head, I think. Don't know what I'm going to do with the editing yet, I'm still not too sure, but when you look at it, it's such a nice Pokemon. It's just gorgeous. They didn't go wrong with it. The worst in that generation, which some people are going to find quite harsh, is the Pokemon that does change a lot in colour. I just think the colour is ugly, and that's Dreadnought. I just don't like it. I just don't like the green. The green is awful. It's the wrong shade of green and orange. Like, Chewtle is nice. I like Chewtle, but I don't like Dreadnought. Should have kept the green the same, and it would have been a complete different story. But that really kind of dark green with... Oh, God, it's ugly. It's a cool Pokemon. It's just really ugly. It's just... Ugh. Finally now to Gen 9, the last generation. There are a lot of cool shiny Pokemon and a lot of really fucking bad Pokemon. Oh my god. Like, choosing the worst Pokemon was really tough. Galdanga, Jesus. That was a challenge not to put him on the list, but let's get to that in a minute. We'll start with the best. And that is Toedscool. Right, I know. It goes from like kind of the creamy kind of colour. I forgot what it looks like in my head. I think it's like creamy and white or something. And then goes to just pure white. And it just looks so clean. Like, it's the cleanest white Pokemon, I think. Trying to think of any other white ones which I cannot add the most. Like, just pure white. I think Toedscool does a wicked job, and it's such a cool regional variant or different form overall. So I mean, I'm sticking with that, in my opinion, being the best Gen 9 shiny Pokemon. Finally down to the last selection, the last generation, the last worst shiny of the video. There were so many I could choose from. It was actually a joke. They make shinies worse and worse every generation. And that worst one was actually quite easy for me to select because I fucking hate this Pokemon. Because of how bad its shiny is. It frustrates me. Again, it's one that doesn't really change. If I can even pronounce his name, I don't know. Tandemaus. Yep. The 4 white mice. What a piece of shit. Or the 2 white mice, and that's the first stage of the evolution. What an awful Pokemon. It doesn't change. I mean, I get he's wearing like the grey Nike Tech, and then all of a sudden he puts on a cream one. But you can't see it because it's like the same situation with Klefki. It's just bad. I mean, Goldango I probably could have put on the list too, because again, it's just there and it's just a horrible shiny. Killer Watchful I wouldn't say is the nicest shiny. I'll tell you what, one I probably should have picked for the best, I don't know if it's Gen 9 or not, but Finizen. That then evolves into Paladin, I think, and it's like all black. I probably would put that as my best for Gen 9, actually, thinking about it, because that is also nice, but fuck that. I'm hating on Tandemaus more. Tandemaus is shit. Pokemon, fix him. He could have been grey, he could have been black, he could have been red, could have been blue, but you kept him white and just put on a different Nike Tech. As you saw, Tandemaus hate will be tolerated, because it's just shocking. But that is me ranking my opinion on the best and the worst shiny from each generation. If you disagree with a few, cry about it. I'm joking. Let me know who you'd replace in what generation, because I know there's definitely a few that I saw and I just kind of thought, well, you know. Like, I mean, Gen 1 Charizard could have been Mewtwo for all I know, you know, just so interesting, really. And there were some opinions that, you know, might need to change. So, yeah, thank you for watching if you made it this far. I doubt you did. But, yeah, thank you. Bellissimo.